Good day. Hopefully everyone is doing pretty good today. This is just a quick video. Well, it's not a video, it's live right now, but it's pretty early / pretty late. I'm not sure if you saw yesterday's live. I did a pretty late live. It was actually like around 12:45 yesterday evening, last night. And when I made the live, I pretty much explained that I had did a live earlier in the day, but I accidentally did it on my wrong page. Actually, I did it on my other page, the I Love My Pet page, which I'll leave the link for that in the comments for those of you that have pets, fur babies that are pretty much like family members. And what I did is I was pretty much out around the same time. It was actually a little earlier. It was 5:30 in the morning, and I was pretty much doing the same thing. I was outside, just pretty much enjoying the early morning sound. I'm not sure if you can hear the birds in the background, along with the silence. And that was yesterday's good part, and which pretty much is the same thing today. It's just pretty much I just enjoy just the sound of the silence along with the bird music. It's late / early depending on what part of the spectrum you're looking at. If you haven't gone to bed yet, then it's very late. If you're up pretty much starting your day, then you're the early bird, so to speak, because most people are sleeping right now. If you see, I'm pointing up to the moon because the moon is actually still out. So this is like a in-between moment between night and day, basically. But I enjoy it. Anyway, if you saw the live that I did pretty much last night, it was like about 11:45. I pretty much explained, hey, Tracy, all right, we have another early bird on with me this morning. But anyway, the live that I did later yesterday evening, I was pretty much explaining on how I was picking up something for my wife. And I was right. She was surprised. So it worked out well. So that was pretty good. And, not to keep this too long, but yesterday, part of my good parts for yesterday was for the last couple of months, I've been listening to a mastermind. It's a early morning mastermind. And the good thing about this mastermind is that it's been going on for over 10 years, which once I found that out, I found that pretty interesting, only because the people that are involved, the excitement in the community, is pretty infectious to the point where ever since I was introduced to it, I would make sure to always participate. But what I was doing is I was participating by pretty much listening to the replays, because everything is recorded, and you're able to listen to the replays until the new one comes on. It usually comes on like 9 o'clock in the morning. So I was able to watch the replays. But it just so happens that the last 3 days, I was able to catch the live, and the first one that I caught, which was Monday, I stepped out of my comfort zone and I introduced myself, which was good. But yesterday, Wednesday, was pretty much special because I actually spoke a little bit further. So to those that listened to my excitement, um, Wednesday morning when I went on live, to me it was a big deal only because I always laugh and joke and say, it's pretty hard for you to be a part of the late crew and the early morning crew. So it just so happens that the last days, I'm working on a project that's pretty much keeping me out pretty late. But I've also been making an extra effort to get up early. So it's pretty rough, on the body, so to speak, to go to bed, after 12 and then be up again, to catch 9 o'clock broadcast, so just the fact that I was able to do it, I was pretty much excited. And to those that were on the other end, they were very nice with my excitement, but they didn't know the full backstory on why it was such a big deal to me. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that. And also, if you are interested in this mastermind that I'm talking about, just make sure to either leave a comment or you can send me a private message and I'll send you the information so you can chime in, and hopefully you will be able to get as much value from this community that I've been getting. It's pretty good, and like I said, the content is dealing pretty much with personal development and things of that nature. It's not really business specific, but it's good to be around like-minded people. Again, this is, like I explained, why I chose to go live on this particular page with the different positive thinkers. Some weird way or not, we have that in common, that we enjoy sharing and consuming positive content, so if nothing else, we have that in common. So there's two things that I will share with you today. I will share the link to the other page that I have, which is I Love My Pet. And that pretty much is just all just pet content, different videos and pictures of people with their dogs and cats. And, sometimes I'll throw in funny videos of other animals and stuff, so hopefully that will be something that you enjoy and you'll join that page. And I'll also send the information to the mastermind that I've been a part of for the last, I think it's maybe 90 days now. And again, you can do like I've been doing it. Everything is recorded, so you could just sort of sit back in the background and listen to the recordings, or you can come in live. And it's a call-in from the phone, so it's not something that you have to do from a computer. But and then once you're comfortable, you can either come out or you could just sit in the background and just enjoy and learn from others like I've been doing. Anyway, I don't want to keep this live too long. As you see, it's amazing from the time that I started the live to right now, as the sky is just getting brighter and the sun is fading. So I guess we're crossing over definitely from the night realm to a full daytime. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the bird music, as I like to call it, in the background. And those, Tracy is still watching, I see. Tracy, have a fantastic day. Thanks for chiming in with me. And hopefully I will come in again a little later on today with another live. If not, this is the live for the day, but we'll see what happens, how it plays out. Nevertheless, make it a great day.